Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and I cut my own hair today. And I posted on Facebook, took a couple before and after photos, and everyone wanted to know how I did it. And I really, in hindsight, I should have filmed it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna kind of redo everything and show you all the steps and how I actually cut my own hair. Like to cut my own hair because I think that I do a better job than my wife, and I frankly I just have more experience doing it because I've been doing it since 2003, which is a very, very long time. And it's 2020 right now, so it's 17 years. So I don't do it all the time, but I do about 75% of the times. I still get an actual barber to, actually do my haircut now and then because, you do need some really good maintenance, and doing it yourself does not compare against what they can do. So yeah, still go to your barber if you can, or when you can, whenever this quarantine thing is over. The other couple things I wanted to note is that everyone has different hairstyles. So this is just the way that I do my own hair. So hopefully you can apply some of these techniques to your own hair. And other things is that I prefer to do this naked because it's a lot easier than taking off your shirt and having hair go everywhere. It's just a lot cleaner. You just do your hair, you do it naked. Lock yourself up in the bathroom, or you can keep the door open, up to you, and then you jump into the shower. And then first of all, before you kind of do anything, you got to do prep work. Well, very, very minor prep work, but you just got to make sure you got a few things on hand. Number one, get a mirror. Okay, this is for the back of the head, and so that's going to be key. Number two, you got to make sure you have an electric razor, and you have to make sure that you have different guards. So there's like the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever else. The other thing that you need is a comb. So make sure you got a comb, and that's just to comb your hair. And that you need 2 pairs of scissors. One of them is just a regular straight edge scissors. You can't see, but just like that. And then the other one is the blending scissors, which is kind of like you can kind of understand what that is. And then the other thing you want to prepare is a vacuum. So I have my Dyson here, but I would highly recommend you take both. Use the big long one to vacuum the floor, and then you take this one to vacuum the sink and the countertop and whatever else. Anyway, so there are 5 main steps to cutting your hair. Number 1 is to prep the tools, which is what I just kind of showed you right now. Number 2 is to prepare the bathroom. So what you want to do is you want to take out everything that could get hair on there. If you had a rug, if you had, I don't know, a stool or anything like that, get that off, clear the counter. The third thing is you probably want to wet your hair. And the main reason to do that is because when your hair is gelled, or you just woke up from sleeping, your hair is kind of uneven, or it's matted, or it's kind of smushed in one area, and you won't be able to see the actual length and what your hair actually looks like. But when you kind of wet it, then you can kind of see the straight edges. And if you dry it, that's another thing, but that's kind of optional for you. The fourth thing is you actually cut your hair. Okay, so first off, I do apologize for the echo because I'm in a bathroom. So yeah, the first thing I want to do, my hair is wet right now, and you can kind of tell that, what it looks like. The first thing I always do is just do the sides. So what I do is I just kind of go around and I do the entire sides. And you just kind of want to shake off the excess hair that kind of goes down into your sink. And then to do the back, you kind of have to just kind of feel it out. So do the sides. You kind of want to go up in a vertical direction, and this will just kind of take practice as you kind of go up. You switch sides to kind of do both sides. At this point, if you had a wife or someone to help you, it would be kind of good, but You just gotta be very, very careful. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to take your regular straight edge scissors. I usually will bring my hair all the way down first. And then, earlier this morning, my hair was all the way down to my eyebrows or past it. So what I want to kind of do is I just kind of want to find an edge and just kind of snip away at it. Snip away at it. And so that it's shorter. The next thing that I want to do is I'm going to sweep my hair off to one side and just kind of make sure that there's nothing that's really evident or sticking out. And then I'm going to sweep it to the other side, and this is kind of where the comb will come in handy. Comb it over to the other side. This is where you kind of look ugly, but yeah, and it's kind of the same thing. You can kind of see how long your hair is right now, and then you can kind of see where you can kind of cut it and where it's uneven. So I'm going to take my straight edge scissors, and I'm just going to kind of see where I can kind of cut to make it a little bit where it looks a little bit long. Okay. And then after you've kind of put it down to the front and put it to the side, you kind of want to bring your hair up. You kind of want to bring your hair up, run it through your fingers, and again, see where it's long, and then you just kind of snip away at it. All right, we're just going to snip away at it. Snip away. Then after you've kind of trimmed away at it, the length of it, you kind of want to blend it because you don't want it to be just like a straight edge here and there. So you take your blending scissors right here and you just kind of blend it a little around all of the edges that you kind of did it. So you do to the top, you bring it up to the top right here. Find anything that's kind of uneven. Once you've done that, you kind of want to do your finishing touches. Okay, so you take your mirror, all right, and you kind of take a look. Oops, that's the other side. You kind of take a look around and you kind of see where you have uneven spots, especially in the back. So for me, I see an uneven spot in the back right here, and I'm going to take my razor right here. You kind of have to feel out based on what you saw. Okay, you kind of take another peek at it. It's still there. And then you take one more peek at the back just to make sure it's good. Not bad, it's not the best, but it's doable. Anyways, and that's how you cut your hair. The next thing you want to do is you want to get naked, or you're already naked technically, jump into the shower, rinse off. And the fifth and final thing is you just gotta make sure you clean up, otherwise your wife will kill you. Anyways guys, and that's how I cut my own hair. If you like this video and want to see me do more of these, like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.